So, welcome you to the third video of the sequence. We just now have covered about the tool set, mindset, skill set, and what is personality makeover. The third is, can we set us apart? Yes, of course, because we are born unique. We just it is so that we don't know about ourselves. So the first thing, as we just learned, that it is about the difference. How do we make the difference? Is kind of question you can ask, self-questioning, baseline exercise. Who I am, how much I mean for myself, what is my worth, who value me, do I value myself, what value I am giving to the world, do you love yourself, are you satisfied with what you are earning, how much time are you giving to your family, are you really happy with your life? So all these questions uh, will help you to understand, no, where do you stand. So that is the baseline exercise, because you are starting out. This is what I call, where do you stand. Do you know the answer of these questions yourself? So please do make a list. And when we start with the personality traits, like say, how do we make ourselves stand apart? We will deal with the 5 personality traits, which are ocean, which means openness, conscientiousness, extraversion, agreeableness, neuroticism. So it is kind of tongue twisted. So what do I mean by that? There are two extremes to our personality. As I told you in the earlier video, every strength of yours has a negativity. What does that mean? At one end, you are the best person. At the other end, you are the most negative person. In between, you are there somewhere. So depending on that particular scale, suppose you are more than 60% towards the curiosity person. So then you are a curious person. Suppose you are 60% towards the consistent practical person. So that is how it defines. So there is a scale it gives. So when it comes to this openness kind of, openness puts you in a creativity, creative kind of personality, which means what scale, what rank, or to what extent you are creative, or to what extent you are hardworking, or how much collaborative you are, or how much right question you ask in a team environment. What is your energy level? So these are the 5 ocean personality traits, and this comes with a test. So let us go and see what kind of test. So what is your type? So if you can see the link out here, if you can copy this and post it somewhere, it will take you to a test. Now, you are of 3 types. Either you are heart type, or you are head type, or you are body type. So there are some people who depend too much on heart. They depend, very emotional they are. So if you are a giver, achiever, or individualist type, then you are heart type. Head type is the investigator, the skeptic, the enthusiast. Body type is the challenger, the peacemaker, and the perfectionist. So these are the 9 categories, and the test will tell you which category do you belong. And whatever category you belong, this is the formula to put yourself in. So if you are very emotional type, that also tells a story about you, right? And in the heart type also, which is the kind of person you are. So take this test. We will do that in the next part of this video. And how do we evaluate our type? Take any day in your life, write down each incident during the day, What thoughts crossed your mind? Positive, negative, or leftover? Some thoughts will give you a lot of no leftover feelings. Good, bad. Then how do you feel now? So how much time has passed since that thought had happened? Does some thought linger still now? What is your motivation level? So there can be different kinds of questions. This is about how do you retain your thoughts? That is basically, and what makes us feel good, elate, or very depressed is our thoughts, right? So that is why, and based on how you are feeling, you will be active that day in that way. If you are feeling very depressed, you will feel depressed, inactive, stagnant, procrastinating kind, right? So that is why this test. So, and then this second test is about this particular test. Link is there. You go to this link and it will give you some inkling about your personality. It will be either of this kind of personality. This 16 type of personality it will say, and each has um, one name, and it will give you certain kind of uh, personality, and each combination will give you a 4-letter word. That means I means your I or E. If it is there in your category, then it is introvert or extrovert. If it is T or F, it is thinking or feeling. If it is S or N, it is sensing or intuition. If it is J or P, it is judging or perceiving. So these are the 4 kinds, 16 types of personality, and each personality will be given by a 4-letter word, and each 4-letter word is defined by this. So take that test, and out of those 4 tests, once you are defined as, suppose it is ESFP. ESFP means um, S means sensing or intuition, which means the positive potential will be this: pragmatic, confident, assertive, result oriented, resourceful, organized, opinion on facts, imbibes high standards, cooperative, and hard driving. The negative, on the other hand, does not see long range, status seeking, self involved, acts fast than thinks, overlooks details, domineering, lacks trust in others, arrogant. So these are the S. Let us move to the next slide. So we have taken ESFP. So E means positives are intuitive, original, imaginative, creative, broad-gazed, integrative, observant to interrelationship, charismatic, idealistic, intellectually powerful, concept-oriented. And negative potentials will be unrealistic, impractical, far out overlooks key factors, scattered or devious, avoids details or dogmatic, fantasy bound, long vision, short in action, documentary. So everything, as I said, has a positive or negative thing. And the next is judging or perceiving. So since we have taken ESFP, P means perceive. The positive characteristics are strives for completion, develops systems, thorough, solid, dependable, persistent. Negative is impatient to reach closer, premature, cannot operate outside of systems, inflexible, dogmatic, overbearing. And F means feeling. Feeling means empathetic to communication, empathetic communication, persuasive, spontaneous, introspective, draws out feelings of others, perceptive, aware, loyal, increases cooperation and teamwork, attentive to people and feelings, progressive, over-reliant on gut feelings, manipulative, impulsive, unpredictable, feels persecuted, overtly intrusive, jealous, gossipy, judgmental, steers of conflict and distrust, more concerned with process. So these are the ways you can perceive your personality type. So what we covered here? We covered personality traits and personality type, right? So these are the two, and let us proceed to the next video.